golden crown. My big teeth got golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. My big teeth got golden crown.
Oh, y'all, you ready now?
Golden crown, golden crown.
Oh, y'all, you ready now?
My big teeth golden crown.
Well, I'm going up, going down.
Golden crown, golden crown.
Better know now you wanna
Look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Oh, look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big teeth golden crown. Golden crown, golden crown. Look at the big teeth golden crown.
Say on that morning, early that day.
Golden crown, golden crown.
Say Dr. My feelings say what they say.
Look at the big teeth golden crown.
But you can't even hack on who I day.
Golden crown, golden crown.
Say look at the chief on the mic all day.
Look at the big teeth golden crown.
Oh, look at the crowd, golden crowd.
Golden crown, golden crown.
Say big chief, come and want to take them down.
Look at the big teeth golden crown.
Say big chief $4.
Oh, we are the
Young of the nation, oh, our creation. Oh, we won't bow down on that dirty ground because I love to hear you talk. I'm Indian reggae.
Oh, not go, no.
We know how, know how, know. I know how, know how, know. I know how, know how, know. I know how, know how, know. Oh, my Indian reggae. Oh, we kill them dead because I love to hear you call my Indian reggae.
Mighty, coolie bum bum, make fire, yo. I say, mighty, coolie bum bum, make fire, yo. Oh, we are the yes, we are the. We are the. Hold on, the hope, and we won't bow down. Down on that ground. Oh, how I love to hear you call my Indian reggae. Sing about Jockey Mo. In the morning, in the evening, all day long, y'all. Oh, my Indian reggae. Oh, we kill them dead. Oh, how I love to hear you call my Indian. Don't you hear me calling? No. Oh, I call it. Don't leave me calling. All day long, y'all. Oh, my Indian way. Oh, we kill them dead. Oh, how I love to hear them call my Indian way. Oh, Jockey Mofino. In the morning, in the evening, all day long, y'all. Oh, my Indian way. Oh, we kill them dead. Oh, how I love to hear them call my Indian way. Oh, Jockey Mofino. In the morning, in the evening, all day long, y'all.
What an experience. Whew, not easy to follow. Okay, we're going to ratchet it back a little bit in this commemoration and remind ourselves as we've been going through our prayers for those who aren't here tonight or those who are still suffering, and in all of our reflections in preparation for this commemoration, the pain is as searing today as it was 5 years ago, and that's never going to change. Looking backward, the anguish is always going to be as painful as it was then. But looking forward has changed dramatically, and there are countless heroes who brought us through this despair and to the moment we are at, and there'll be countless heroes going forward, but one stands out of all these heroes. We have a saying at our house on some days, behind every great man is a surprised woman. That is not the case in the Landrieu house. Cheryl is never surprised at how great her husband is. She sees every day what we are coming to see with awe, greater awe, every day. He is an amazing hero, and I think it's nothing short, I know you'll agree, of the hand of Providence that matches this man with this moment in our city's history. And we are grateful to you, Mr. Mayor, and we're grateful to you, Cheryl, whose support and strength keep our mayor strong and true. You know, we all like to talk about that magic weekend where the mayor's victory was followed by the Saints' victory, but yeah, who dat? But for me, that was just almost another day in paradise. When we moved down here, astonishingly, not all of our friends were as positive about the move, and I said, it's paradise, and then they'd come down here and visit, and they'd say, it's paradise. And I want to say every day for me here is a little bit of heaven. There's not a day that goes by that I don't hear a jaw-dropping story of reconciliation or redemption or recovery or resilience. There's not a day that goes by that I don't personally experience a random act of kindness. There's not a day that goes by that I don't discover a new glorious beauty in this city, a sound or a scent or a scene, like the rainbow that framed the French Quarter last night. I mean, you just don't see that anywhere. And there's not a single day that goes by that my girls or my husband don't bring home a new story or a new friend that gives us such great joy down in our hearts. So, every single day that we've been here for over 2 years, someone comes up to us, or many someones come up to us and say, thank you for being here. You're thanking us for being here. So on this day, on this day, can we please allow us to thank you. Thank you. Thanks to all of you who stayed back. Thanks to all of you who came back. Thanks to all of you who are building back the most vital city in America. Thanks to all of you who open your hearts and your homes to all the newcomers. Thank you for calling us home.
I promised my children that I wouldn't cry, at least on stage. I just want to say, 17 years ago, in the spring of 1993, I asked this woman to marry me, and she said, I will, but only under one condition, that we get married in New Orleans. And I was telling the Archbishop tonight is that when you're in your 60s and you have young children, the one thing you should never do is make decisions based on impulse and emotion and faith. That's just not done. You should be very rational. And between the Christmas and New Year of 2007, I told my wife, I said, honey, we just got to move to New Orleans. And she said, I thought you'd never ask. And to everyone in this city that's ever sauteed an onion, that's ever beat a drum, that's ever driven a nail in 150-year-old wood, that's ever been part of the Indians and Carnival and everything that is wonderful and indigenous and beautiful and different and other about here, our hearts pour out in gratitude. And we're sitting with Brian Williams, and you know, nothing like this we've seen tonight at Nunnersea could ever happen in Georgetown or Murray Hill or Nob Hill or Back Bay or anywhere else. And I just ask that we commemorate, and I have my forget-me-not to remember the people who lost their lives in this great engineering failure in 2005, but also to remember the people that just want this culture to live. And our parents had it, we had it, and our children will have it.